I don't think that there's any comparison between Britney Spears under the conservatorship of her family compared to what she's been doing over the past couple of years, that she's in a better position post-conservatorship. I don't think anybody with a set of eyes can come to that conclusion, but now that it's finally done and dusted and in the ground, Britney Spears settles long-running legal dispute with estranged father, finally bringing ultimate end to conservatorship. Now she can go ahead and be as absolutely buck wild as she wants, and well, oh boy, let's dig into this. Okay, Britney Spears has reached a settlement with her estranged father more than 2 years after the court-ordered termination of her conservatorship that had given him control of her life. Yeah, where she was doing relatively fine, especially in comparison to her current antics. The terms of the settlement were not disclosed by the attorneys for the pop star and her father, who confirmed the settlement to CNN. It has been our honor and privilege to represent, protect, and defend Britney Spears, the singer's attorney, Matthew Rosengart, of course, said in a statement to CNN. Ms. Spears is and always will be an icon and brilliant and brave artist of historic and epic proportion. Right, and you can still follow her on social media to see how brave, brilliant, and epic she is. Although the conservatorship was terminated in November of 2021, her wish for freedom is now truly complete. It is now complete. As she desired, her freedom now includes that she no longer needs to attend or be involved with the court in this matter. Well, that's actually good, because to hell with the courts. They're always the parasites in situations like this, even as crazy as she is. Making sure that lawyers can go ahead and carve out their quote-unquote fair share. Yeah, I think we can all do without that. Alex Weingarten, attorney for the singer's father, told CNN Jamie is thrilled that this is all over. Jamie loves his daughter very much and worked tirelessly to protect her. Weingarten said he wants the best for Britney and nothing less. Spears' conservatorship was terminated back in November of 2021, but the legal battles have persisted, with lawyers for the singer and her father going head-to-head in frequent court visits over the attorney's fees and allegations of improper behavior in handling the conservatorship. Her father has consistently denied the accusations, but now that it's all done and dusted, after 13 years of making sure that she doesn't run down the street swinging a parasol with a freshly shaven scalp, she is free to do anything that she wants, including deleting her Instagram account and having people worried if she's going to be going broke soon. Oh, fantastic. Britney Spears has deleted her Instagram page as insiders claim she is completely dysfunctional. No, we kind of seen this coming from a mile away. Star's Instagram account, which she has regularly updated. That's one way to say that she posts scantily clad images from really creepy horror angles, is updated frequently. TMZ report that friends of the singer have branded her completely dysfunctional and claims that she's in worse mental and financial situation than she was when she was under the conservatorship. Yeah, no, imagine that. The reason that there was a financial stake at play during all of those court battles was because she was under that conservatorship. Now that she's just free to roam around the world for 13 years. For 13 years, she was financially sound. And now she's burnt through her entire empire in less than 2? You'll love to see it. The Insider have claimed that Britney, 41, is suffering from shock and radical mood swings, and has become increasingly isolated. Yes, Britney Hughes, she's going to start pissing in jars here any minute now, growing out her fingernails. Because she can't, juggle knives on Instagram anymore. So, she needs cutting utensils at the ready. She has lots of freedom in the conservatorship, and the restrictions were there to protect her. She's not protected anymore, claims the Insider. Yeah, no, exactly. And that's one of the more tasteful pictures that she posts, or used to post on Instagram, right? Star is allegedly in danger of blowing her $60 million fortune wholly after splashing out over $1 million for each of her monthly trips to French Polynesia and Hawaii, photos of which are shared on social media. She's reportedly spending thousands on private jets, 5-star resorts, regular holidays, with an insider claiming she can't afford this. She's in danger of going broke. Her final Instagram post before deleting her account. Britney hit out against her family following the recent shock settlement with her father, Jamie Spears. Sunday Morning Post. The star made a pointed statement by posting the cover of Jeanette McCurdy's book, I'm Glad My Mom Died. Wow! Stay nice, folks. Good book she wrote of the Nickelodeon alum's memoir, which followed her experience as a child star with her late abusive mother. She also posted a mirror selfie on Sunday and a half-naked backside as she responded to the legal ruling on Instagram as only a sound individual would. I was actually right about nerve damage in my back, she started in the caption. I had to get acupuncture every day of my life now. Words and thinking too hard made it worse. If people only knew that I had to crawl to my own door one time. And now you just have to crawl around a lot of mornings. That's mostly because You drink yourself into a stupor every night. Britney continued, my family hurt me. There's been no justice and probably never will be. The people who sat and did absolutely nothing when they did that for 4 months are smooth sailing. Ruling saddles Britney with Jamie's $2 million legal bill in addition to the $4 million she reportedly spent on her own lawyer. Meaning that, okay, cool, so in her fortune she still has $54 million, but she's on the cusp of burning through the rest of that, leading people to speculate that, she needs a new conservatorship, right, to prevent herself in heavy medication, according to Hollywood Psychiatrist. After singer deletes, then reactivates. Oh, so she's already back on Instagram. Yeah, this is definitely sound behavior. Her Instagram amid reports she's broke. 2.5 years after Britney Spears' notorious conservatorship came to an end, a noted Hollywood shrink thinks she needs to be put back into a new one. Yeah, but who's going to take responsibility for this absolute sped? Dr. Charles Sophie appeared on TMZ Live on Monday amid reports that the 42-year-old singer is completely dysfunctional and is in serious danger of going broke. Sophie revealed that he wasn't shocked to see the news about Spears at all, and thinks she needs to go into a conservatorship once again after she deleted her Instagram and then reactivated it within the span of a day. No, it doesn't surprise me at all because the conservatorship was there for a reason, and though like you said, it might not have been the right person, the actual process needs to be in place, Sophie said. No, when you have a mental illness of this degree, you need the kind of structure, supervision, and most importantly, to take your goddamn meds, Sophie said, of course, because yeah, that's what she's posting out there. I don't even know if I can get away with that on YouTube, okay? And the fact that she has no hips is just absolutely creepy, right? Spears was entered into a conservatorship on February 1st, 2008. Oh, okay. Wow, that's crazy to think about. I wasn't even a legal adult then. With Judge Riva Gotez placing her father, Jamie Spears, and attorney Andrew M. Wallet. Funny that you have an attorney named Wallet lording over your financials, but okay, as conservators. This happened when she refused to relinquish custody of her sons to ex-Kevin Federline. Oh, the sons that want nothing to do with their mother? Oh, okay, cool. She was committed to the psych ward around Reagan UCLA Medical Center, yes, and placed on a 5150 psych hold. Okay. She continued to work and release albums throughout her time in the conservatorship, though she entered a psychiatric ward again in 2019 due to stress from her father Jamie's near-fatal colon rupture. How to make something that almost kills your father all about you, huh? Interesting. There were reports in 2019 that Spears was being held against her will in the conservatorship. Right. That she allegedly supposed to end in 2009, which gave way to the Free Britney movement. Yep, of a bunch of simps and the people that would unironically think that freak back in the cuts, leave Britney alone video would be a great rallying cry. I think that it's I think what's happened here is, I think that's probably what happened here, right? There is a no medication situation. Well, because of the erratic behavior, the manicky spending of money, recklessness, destroying people around her. No one can feel safe around her. No one can control her. She's out of control on so many levels. Well, yeah, because you take a look at the very supportive relationship with the much younger man, the marriage to Sam Ashgarari, I think Iranian model, and the fact that ended up descending into madness when Britney was out there banging the pool boy, getting put on their rotisserie, if you want a more vivid depiction of what ended up happening, and then him just bouncing because he couldn't deal with this 41-year-old nutcase. Latest report from TMZ on Monday claimed Britney is in serious danger, both mentally and financially, claiming she has no supervision and shocking mood swings. Well, yes, of course. When asked how she could be treated now, Sophie admitted, well, these kind of situations run into a wall. Appropriate phrasing given who we're dealing with. Either she'll hurt herself, she might hurt someone else, or she might be 5150 because she's not able to take care of herself. Any of those situations will push her to a place where medication can be given to her against her will. Oh, great. TMZ's Harvey Levin added that he couldn't see a judge ordering Spears to be put into another conservatorship, giving the public outcry that happened. Well, again, that's a TMZ individual and gossip monger, but if you just take a look at what she's doing to her life right now, kind of seems likely. Sophie responded, well, I understand that, but I think at the end of the day, hopefully a judge would make the decision in the best interest of the patient. Yeah, exactly. I got to sign with the doc on this one. And if that's what she requires, even for a temporary amount of time, That's what she would require. It's just, who would do this, right? Like, you'd have to go, obviously, to a third party, because I don't think any family wants anything to do with her at this point. When asked if there's an argument that can be made that getting out of the conservatorship was a horrible thing for Britney, Sophie said, absolutely, yep. And that's what I thought at the time, and this is one of my biggest regrets from the channel, just in the history that I've been making videos. When I seen this story go down at the time, I was looking at it and went, she's probably in that conservatorship for a reason. She's probably crazy. It's probably not going to end up going well. But me not staking my flag in the ground back at that time when I was far more into the political stuff, kind of a regret for me not following this up all the way through, mostly so I could just point back to go, yeah, no, okay, cool, we called this right from the beginning. But documented her downfall for the better part of a year and change. And now that she's hitting rock bottom, I really do hope she recovers, because she's immensely talented. Like, she can print money at the drop of a hat. Like, there are so many 90s icons that are just hitting the road right now, selling out arenas. And as weak as the modern music industry is right now, somebody that does have her level of considerable talent, she is a money-making machine. But things aren't right between the ears right now, and that's what we need to be. That's what we need to be more concerned about. Because at 41, 42, however old she is, yeah, you might joke that she's an old crazy spinster at this point in time, but she has a lot of time. A lot of time to make things right, but hopefully you can get around to fixing that sooner rather than later, because you don't want her to go the way of many pop princesses of years gone by. You'd rather see her be able to transition from being the pop princess of the early 2000s into a legendary pop music icon like you think that she'd probably have the propensity to be. But you kind of got to get those mental problems under control first and foremost. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.